Okay, we should be live. I think. Might take a minute for it to go live. At least I think. I think. All right. It looks fucking sharp. So this is with the power bank plugged in to the GoPro. Let me make sure the power bank is on. I cannot see it. The power bank is on. The camera is being charged as we stream. And the new settings looks great. And that sun is going to be blaring any second. So it looks like everything's working now. Happy 12/20. I can't go far with the phone. But I changed the settings. I did some research. I did what some person advised to do, change the settings, resolution, speed, and everything else. Now, I'm far from GoPro. I need soda. So now, in that accessory kit, it had a tripod with the connector that goes to the GoPro. So it is it's on a tripod right now. The tripod that came with the accessory kit. Okay. Take some soda. Now today, I'm getting, I should throw the soda in the pool. Let me put it here. I don't want it to sweat near the equipment. Today I'm getting the, does that look straight? It looks like it's at an angle. I can adjust the tripod a little bit. Today I'm getting the underwater protective case for it. What was I gonna get? I need something. Oh, a hat. The sun is about to come out big time. Alexa, turn on the rear light. Anyway, because I definitely want to test this thing underwater when I get the underwater case for it. That should be here today or tomorrow. Why not? PPP is right. So let me get in. I don't need this. We're charging. We are charging the robot. The robot did its thing this morning. Remember, Kevin, no leaves, no bugs, nothing. This water is so stupidly warm that I don't even get a chill coming in. It's not like, none of that. It's retarded. It's way too hot to do any biking or anything like that. So that's on pause till the weather breaks next Thursday. Can you believe it's going to be in the upper, well, mid 90s to upper 80s? Anywhere from that range over the next 7 days, which is insane. I cut my finger really bad yesterday cleaning my garage again. And cleaning the car. See, I can't even find anything in the water, in the pool. You might even, I mean, it is so clean. I'm picking out little things because there's nothing to clean. The robot did its thing this morning. The bottom is super clean. That little robot turned out to be a great investment. It really was, because the pool looks fantastic. That little robot. So we might get, oh, there's a leaf. One leaf. One stray leaf. Did I get it? I think I did. There may be thunderstorms later, but they're hit or miss. Now, I'm not gonna hit the pool thing over, even with a tripod. Here comes the sun in about 5 minutes. This water is stupidly warm. That cut. I took skin off of this yesterday. Actually, it just ripped my skin right off. I hit something and it ripped me. Let's see what the temperature is. All right, it's at 83 or 20, almost 28 Celsius. The water, almost 28 Celsius. But I don't think the bishop is going to do a show tonight because he's not feeling well. I scheduled it this morning, but now he messaged me he's not feeling well. Uh-oh. Thought I heard Mom, Zilla. All right, I'm trying to do the phone. I can't do a cannonball because it'll wet all the equipment. We had a movie crew shooting scenes here on the main bridge last night. On the main bridge street last night. Carlton Place was jumping at 3 a.m. It should look really good. Because like I said, I changed the settings. It does look pretty good on YouTube. I don't want to keep my phone. The sun is going to be out in 3 minutes. Let me see what the weather. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Get out of there. What is this? 84 Hudson Valley, New York until August. Lane closures is on I-84. Well, we know that. Ronald drove through it. The robot does all the work for me, Kevin. It's great. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Check the weather. The stream health is 100%. It's coming through my house. 5G. There is a marginal risk of severe weather today. And the storms are already developing. Shit, the pop-ups are already starting. Serious storms west of Albany. Let's see which way that shit is moving. Oh, we're gonna get hit. We're gonna get hit by like 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon based on this model. Let me see, let me move this up. 4, yep, about 4 o'clock. 3 to 4, it's predicting serious storms. So I don't know. I would have loved to put this outside. I would have loved to have put this outside if I get the underwater. I don't want to put the phone there. That's too risky. Oh shit! I don't have no way to put the phone on the umbrella. Leave it right there. I'm not putting the GoPro outside without a protective case. There's no way. Because I know a perfect spot I could put it on the windowsill to look at the storms. But I am not taking a chance. I'm gonna wait till that case comes to protect it. Now I don't know if it's coming by the time the storms hit. I could already see some thunderclouds trying to form. Wow, that's crazy. They're blowing up right here. That's not, that is. When you see the tops going upward like popcorn, that's the development of storms. The higher they go, the worse it's going to be. Now it is hot. It is hot out here. I don't want to drop my hat again. I have such a bad bald spot from wearing my fucking hats all the time. It's horrible. But we're going to get it today. We probably, I would say 50-50 chance we're going to get severe storms today. And there's another tropical system in the Gulf, but in the South Gulf, probably affect Mexico. And maybe, it hasn't really developed yet. But it's probably not going to affect Texas that much this time. Maybe they'll get a little rain out of it, but it looks like it's going to go across Mexico. There's another little disturbance off of Florida, but that's just going to bring them a little rain. It doesn't, I'm telling you already, just based on what I'm seeing this early, this is going to be a seriously, potentially bad hurricane season for the Gulf and for anywhere Florida up the East Coast. This is looking to already it's looking like it's going to bring a lot of moisture and a strong systems coming in, just based on the wind flow, based on the moisture, based on the water temperatures, based on the science. Now again, this is just a forecast, a model that I'm talking about. Oh shit, look at the bird right on top. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but the odds are very favorable that it's going to happen. You cannot predict, obviously, but all the different data points, all the things that the weather people reference to, this is pointing to a bad. And it only takes 1 or 2 hurricanes, major hurricanes. Oh shit, that's a fucking dead tick. Or is it alive? That's all that matters. It only takes the one or the two. But this could be a season where we get 4, 5 major hurricanes by the time the season's over, because of all the abnormal stuff going on. And people will say, he's just saying that, it's just a model. And okay, remember what I say. I studied weather. I know what I'm talking about. And a lot of the experts, so-called experts, are saying the same thing. Now, it's wishful thinking to go against the data and say, nothing's going to happen. That's wishful thinking. And that's being an optimist that hopefully, God willing, nothing will happen. But everything else, like I said, all the data, all the information, sea temperatures, wind flow, rapid development, all the rest of it, that Gulf, it's the Gulf, really, that I'm concerned about. Not so much the East Coast. Not so much. I worry more about Florida and definitely the Gulf Coast states. Louisiana, Texas. Really Louisiana and Texas, because a lot of them go right up into Texas. So I would be very, very mindful of that moving forward. And it's very early in the hurricane season. It doesn't usually ramp up till like maybe end of August. I have to buy another one. This cracked. Weather beat it up. But because of all of the things I just mentioned, where is it? Oh, it's over there. That's going to Newark. That's way up there. He's not coming into Stewart. He's going into Newark. He's too high. Newark isn't that far in that direction. He's coming into land in about 15 minutes at Newark. But already just seeing these systems which have no reason, the systems that are developing in the Gulf right now, they have really no reason to develop into what they're doing. It's a simple low pressure that is sitting off of the Mexican peninsula, and it's intensifying so fast that it became a fucking tropical storm. If we have a storm that comes in from the Caribbean into the Gulf and it has time to develop, game over. Game over. These systems are a warning that are going on right now, developing in the Gulf, right off of Mexico. The system is developing here. Mexico border is right here, and it's going into land. It doesn't have time to develop. It's right next to it. And they're already developing into tropical storms in that proximity. So imagine a storm coming in from the Atlantic into the Caribbean and has time to make that turn into that warm, juicy, wet water, which is already above normal in the Atlantic, into the Caribbean and points west. It's already above normal sea temperatures. So it's going to have plenty of juice for rapid development. And again, it's not saying that it's going to happen, but the odds are very favorable for at least 2 to 3 major hurricanes to hit the Gulf or up the East Coast. The potential is there. There's just no doubt. So I would be very mindful of that. For anybody who lives anywhere on the coastal areas, coming down the Carolinas, around Florida, into Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, You all need to be watching your weather this summer into the fall, early fall. You better be watching it. Because I'm not going to have time to be looking at this shit all the time. I'm going to try as much as possible, but it's not good. And I don't want to say I told you so, but I'm telling you, the potential is there for major, major activity this year. So we'll see. Hopefully, God willing, it won't happen. And maybe it won't. Maybe the odds are wrong. Maybe wishful thinking and being an optimist and sending out prayers will work. But from a scientific point of view, it doesn't look good. But as far as here today, we might, here's another cloud top that's trying to expand and go. So these won't be storms now, but they could be storms as they go to the east, as they develop. But that's another cloud top that's trying to expand up right there, which could be a potential thunderstorm later on today, right there. Right there. It's amazing to see it and what you're looking at, to know that that potentially right there it's growing. The cool thing would be to do a time lapse on some of these cloud tops to show you how they blow up. And then they become the storms that they are, or will be. But that is definitely another one to watch right there. I wouldn't be surprised if on the radar to my west, there's a thunderstorm cloud developing. I'm gonna look. I would not be surprised. Let's check. What time is it? 12:43? Let's see what the radar looks like. Just like I fucking said, to my west. Just like I said. There's a thunderstorm cell right there. See? I didn't even have to look at the radar. I can see it. It's right there to the west of my location. That fucker is right there. It's developing right there. See? Science, evidence, just by knowing observation, what to look for when you're looking at clouds and how they expand upward, and they look kind of like popcorn going upward, puffiness. It's like, it almost looks like a bomb cloud when it has that top expanding. That's what that looks like, and that's how I know that there's a cell there, and it's right there. You can't maybe not see it, but it's right there, just like I said it was. So let's see which way that fucker's moving. I think it's moving to my south. We're gonna get hit later though. Now, I don't trust models at all. Oh, that fucker might be coming this way. I gotta look at that radar again. Models are models. This cannot be trusted. This is a guess that the models are predicting where storms are gonna develop. Let me see this last one though. Let me pause it. There it is, developing. And the radar is not showing it. The future radar is not even showing it. But it's there. Right there. But the future radar is not even showing that. It's happening in real time. It's fucking bizarre. And it's right there. So I got to keep an eye. I might have to bring all this equipment, run in with all this stuff. And I'm going to have to keep an eye. Oh, wow, look at that. I should show you, but I'm plugged into the power bank. I want to see if the power bank keeps the GoPro on longer than when the battery would expire. So usually the battery lasts about 70, so far I've noticed like 70 minutes, approximate. I didn't have a watch to actually look at it, but we're powered in with my power bank. So let's see. But that's, oh wow, look at it going up. I wish I could show you. I don't want to move it, but it's right there. And you can actually see the clouds going upward toward, you know, toward the sky. Let me look at the stream. For weather people, we like this kind of stuff to see and observe. But I don't think you're going to be able to see it. I got to be careful with the camera. I don't want to fuck up my tripod with the GoPro on it. Oh shit, this is not a good idea. Let me tighten this up before I start moving it, because I'm strapped into the charger. All right, let's get this loose. All right, so now let me see on the camera on this live stream. So I don't know if you see that. See that cloud top? You should be seeing it soon. There's a delay. I just want to see if I can show you. That cloud top is where the thunderstorm is growing. I don't know if you could see it. The umbrella's in the way. Maybe not. You could see it right above the trees. That cloud top is what's expanding right now. That's to my west. That's just the beginning of the cell. Now, is it coming this way? I don't know. But that's it. That's what I'm looking at. That cloud top. And it's going upward, which tells me it's intensifying. And I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. Especially if I start hearing thunder. All right, let's try to put this tripod back. Okay, we should be good. I gotta make sure it doesn't fall, because we are charging. And I don't want my shit to fall. Oh, it's gonna fall. It's leaning. Let's push it back a little. That's why I didn't want to move it. So the GoPro's on a tripod. My phone is in the shade. But yeah, I'm watching that. Now it's not like it's slow motion. You could see it doing it gradually. It's not like I could see it expanding rapidly. Because it takes time. But I could see every few minutes how it's expanding upward and outward. And it's right there. And it's not moving anytime soon. It's moving very slow. So I got to keep an eye on the radar. I think this should go more to my south and east. It's probably going to slide that way. But I got to keep an eye on that radar. I don't see anything else. It's just that one. For now. Later, they'll be coming from the north, which is this way. This is the north. My house does not sit exactly, it's at an angle. North is this way. South is this way. East is that way, of course, and west is where that cloud is. My house does not sit like this. It sits like this. So my points are different. It was weird getting used to it. So north is where my thumb is. South is where my finger is. East is over here, and west is in the opposite direction. So the house sits like this, not like this. It's not just like I can stand here My house is to the back, and I know this is north because it's not true. True north is here. So that means south is here. West, east. So it's a little tricky. But and it doesn't look like it's moving. It doesn't look like it's moving much. It's just hanging there. I mean, from the point that I showed it just on the camera a few minutes ago, it looks like it's slightly moved to the south. So I could be right. Could be sliding southeast. And that will not hit me. Might get lucky for that one. Let's see. It's still there. It's a nice little cell too. It's a nice cell. Probably can't see it because of the glare. But it's right there. That's the cell. And it's not far from me. The point is, where is it moving? On the future cast, it's showing it diving to the south and east. So I might be lucky this time. So I'll enjoy the nice weather right now. But like I said, this is a test because first of all, we're using a power bank to charge, to keep this battery charged within the GoPro. That's one. Two, I changed the settings on the GoPro for better video quality. So it should look actually better. Based on some of the research I was doing, looking at other people with their settings, because I was actually looking for underwater settings, because you could have presets. You could create your own presets. Right now I have this one labeled as bike. This is my bike preset. And what I might do, but I don't know if I will, I can't. It would be stupid. Because when I move the helmet with the GoPro, that charging port can fuck up the GoPro inside. So I was thinking of it, but I'm not gonna do it now. But I got full backup batteries. It's different if it's stable like this, but in motion, wouldn't be a good idea unless the GoPro was not on the helmet, but here, even here would be bad. It would have to be mounted in a very stable spot so that that charging port cable doesn't move and it'll ruin the inside of the GoPro, because eventually that'll get it loose on the board. And then you gotta take it apart, solder it. I'm not going through that. I know what it was like to go through that with the Sony and had to send it back. Thank God I had a warranty, otherwise it would have cost me $450 to get it fixed. The first Sony. So I know not to do that anymore. Yeah, this storm definitely has slid us to the south a little bit. Definite. It definitely moved to the south because there's the cloud top right there. Wow, look at that thing blow up. Holy shit. When I stand still, I could actually see it expanding. It's amazing to look at. And now there's actually two pieces that are expanding. One over here and one over there. Now there's two of them bubbling up. And actually a third. And that one is contradicting the other one. That little piece is moving more to the east underneath the top flow. So there's two different cloud tops going on here. This one is blowing up. I wish I could show you, but I don't want to take that apart. But it's wild to see it when you know what you're looking for. But it looks like it's definitely going to slide to my east because now it's over there. So this is going to miss me. Thank God. For now. Oh shit, how am I going to get this soda? Soda. Like people make fun of my New York thing. You know what I say, right? Go fuck yourself. Because people say it as a joke once in a while. It's all right. I get it. But when they keep annoying me with it, I'm like, okay, enough. It gets tiresome for me. I start to get pissed at it, actually. Because then it starts to get under my nerves. It's like, okay, it's okay once in a while to joke around with the ER stuff, Amanda or soda or this, but after a while, and it doesn't happen. I'm saying it doesn't happen. I'm not saying, but if it was to like be a thing where it would bother me. I know when Marco says it, he's joking around because he's from the New York tri-state area. He's from Jersey original, so I know he knows how we talk. I don't know, after I do a little PPP, I like to take a little drag of that. But it's not like I'm smoking a whole cigarette. Oh yeah, it's definitely moved. It's over here now. It's like amazing. It's just like blowing up. The altitude. When you look at a satellite imagery, when you could actually see it sometimes. You could see that, the bubbling of the high cloud tops on a satellite imagery. That's when you know it's intense. When you can see those dark on the satellite imagery, when they're gray, and if you look carefully, you start to see the actual cloud tops, the lines around the certain clouds bubbling up, you know it's intense. That's a sign, because it's all about the altitude. The higher these cloud tops get, the stronger. And this one, and like I said, it looks like this whole thing is moving to the southeast, so it's not going to hit me. And it's got to be like, what, 1 o'clock in the afternoon? It's early. This water is sick. It's like 84 degrees. It's sick. And the pool is clean. Pool is super clean. And if I see a leaf, I run to it. But there is, I mean, I don't even see even a little thing in the pool right now. There's one right there. It's a little bug. I hate that. I don't even see anything. I'm picking up like little, like small Mostly gnats. Mostly what it is, little gnats. That's exactly what it is, little gnats. You'd be surprised when you're looking what you find. And this water's clear crystal. I mean, I see my feet perfectly. And this is 5.5. This is 5 feet deep. It's not. It's good enough for what I need it for. Imagine if I had a bigger pool, I'd be going nuts trying to maintain it. I would go nuts. I'd be spending a lot of my time. I don't like what I feel right there. What is that, a wrinkle? What is that? I'm gonna have to investigate that. It's a wrinkle? Yeah, it's a wrinkle. So nice and quiet. You really can't even find anything. So you can't see it really, probably, but I got a very little out of here. There's the hawk. I gotta watch when I knock. Where's the other one? Should do a little run. I had the pump. Oh, I saw a big mosquito underwater. Where is it? Right there. Did I get you? I got you. I had the pump on this morning, and the robot early. The robot is charging. I am not even seeing anything, which is unusual. Usually I get something. There we go. There's a couple of leaves on the bottom. But that's it. This shit is clean. You can't. I don't like anyone wearing suntan, any kind of lotion coming into the pool, because it ruins it. All that oily shit. It's no good for the pump either. I really can't find anything. Not even a little bug. Oh, this one. There's a leaf. This is OCD all the way right now. This is really unnecessary, to be honest. I mean, I'm like looking for any little speck in the pool. You probably could see how clean it is on the camera. I mean, how could you not? And this is not a blue liner. I didn't get blue. It's like a aqua, almost a green. It's not blue. That's the traditional color that people get, is the blue. This is like a greenish blue. I put this liner in. This is the 3rd year now with this new liner. Let me tell you, now that was a freaking mission. By myself, putting in this new liner in this pool. It was the thickest liner I could find, and it cost me money. And let me tell you, to stretch it out, to lay it out, oh my God, it was insane. And then there's a trick. That's why I don't have no wrinkles. Maybe one that I just felt. There's no wrinkles on the bottom. You have to, when you do it, you take a shop vac and you put it in on the return, and right in between, it sucks all the air. It sucks the liner right to the pool. It's fucking trippy. You have to, you don't cut the liner yet, obviously. It's for the hole. You put it in there and suck it. It's the coolest looking thing, actually. And it sucks the liner right to the walls, all around. But you gotta stretch out the pool on the bottom first the right way, otherwise you're in big shit. That's why I took my time, and it's fucking perfect. Perfect when I put the liner in. And it's like rebuilding the pool from scratch, because you got to take all the railings off. You got to, oh my God, rip out the old liner. You got to reset it. I put sand in spots again. And then I have underneath this, I have a pad that protects any growth from coming in. But the old liner was on this for 2 years, 3 years. And it compressed the water, the weight of the water already compressed it. There was nothing growing underneath. So that made it a little bit easier. But still, what a pain in the, I'm telling you, oh my God, it was horrible. And then you gotta make sure you make your holes right, because if you fuck that up, you're in deep shit. If you screw up making the holes for the skimmer area and for the return, if you don't cut that right, you're in trouble, because it'll rip. It is, you got one shot to do it right. That's like when I put that chimney for the wood stove. I had one shot to make that hole right, because I had to cut into my roof. One shot, do it right. Because if you fuck this up, you're in trouble. I would have to repair the whole roof and redo it. So there's some things that you better know what you're doing, because if you don't, you're gonna be screwed. That storm definitely got bigger, but it's definitely moving south and east. It's actually getting a little closer, but it's still going. Let me look at the radar. Let's check. Oh yeah, it's moving to the south. It weakened a little, but it's getting bigger. It definitely weakened though, but it's definitely gonna miss. There is some serious storms to my north, but they're gonna miss. There's a lot of storms west of Albany. I want to see what the future radar is showing. Yeah, that says 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock it shows here, which I don't trust the future model, but it's a guess. It has it exploding right over this house. Anywhere from 4 to 6. What time is it now? 1:15. So this is showing anywhere from 4 to 6 storms exploding right over here. It doesn't feel so bad out today. There's more cloud haze. It's not as bad as it has been. Doesn't feel that way, at least. This has been one hell of a week with the heat. It has been insane, actually. And it's not going away. Tonight and mid-90s. And I don't remember if I could put music on while we're streaming. I don't remember. The stereo's all connected. It's not gonna sound good though, using that mic. Let's see what they're saying though. But the storms, the pop-ups, you cannot see it probably, but there are storms everywhere to my north and to my west. And that, now I could really see the storm. It's right there. Dark clouds, right there. I wouldn't be surprised, depending. We could hear some thunder, but it won't be here. The storm is not coming this way. Let's see what they're predicting the weather, though. I can't see how to close this screen. Close. It's 91, feels like 99 right now. Ain't that something? You can't see it, but it's 91, feels like 99. Real feel, heat index. That's what that's called. And there is a heat advisory in effect until tomorrow afternoon, actually night, till 8 o'clock. And I'm getting the hell out of the sun. Says here, thunderstorms, PM, gusty winds possible. I gotta take this umbrella down later. All right, let's see long range forecast. 94 today, 91 tomorrow, 94 on Sunday, a little reprieve on Monday, 83, back to 88 on Tuesday, 91 on Wednesday, 86 on Thursday, 84, 85, 90, 89, 88, 89, 89, 87. So that's what they're predicting. Upper 80s to low 90s for the extended future forecast. Which I don't trust more than 4 days. Even really 3. Sorry. It's hit or miss. Dan, look how I ripped my finger yesterday. You might be able to see that. I took skin off my finger yesterday. I thought I was gonna have to go get stitches. But it just sliced my finger. See the skin lifting up? I'll cut that with a tweezer later. I mean with a clipper. But that shit ripped my skin right off. I tried to put a Band-Aid to keep it down like that. But that shit is like, took my skin right off my finger. And that's an important finger for me to type with. Yeah. Anyway, let me see if I can play music. So far, the power bank is keeping the GoPro charged. So far. And what is that noise? And the GoPros, that accessory kit that I bought the bundle with is outrageous. Came with this tripod that has the piece to go to the GoPro. That freaking accessory kit came with everything. It's like outrageous. I'm glad I bought a bundle. Okay. I may have to mute the stream. That's loud.
In the midst of the morning dew, daylight appears within the sky. A clearing appears in a path below. A movement blurs the eye as it moves by. The power of the mind as the petals roar. Hands held tight upon the silver bar, reaching new heights as it continues to soar. Hitting all the gears, struggling through an uphill climb. Pushing all limits, will I make it this time? Reaching to the top, to start the decline. Cruising through the movement, machine making it mine. Riding it fast, rocking through the tracks. Hitting those beats, never looking back. Pedal to the metal, no limit in sight. Dust clouds left behind, cycling through the night. Eagles fly above. No regrets, this is what I love. The path reveals a light. My body starts to purge. Energy ignites. We continue to search. Upon the clearing path, the rider nears its end. Glimmering light approaches the bend, cutting like a blade into the wind of glory. Cross the finish line in a champion story. Riding all the gears, struggling through an uphill climb. Pushing
Oh
all
my God!
limits, will I
Jesus
make
Christ!
it
There's a
this
fucking frog alive in the pool!
time?
Jesus Christ!
Reaching to the top,
Trying to get out!
stop the decline. Losing to the movement, machine making
Holy
it
shit.
mine.
Come on!
Riding
Oh my
it
God!
rocking through the tracks. Hitting those beats, never looking back. Pedal to the metal, no limit in sight. Dust clouds
Look at
left
him!
behind, cycle through the night.
Hi there!
Storm clouds stir, eagles fly above.
Holy
No
shit!
regrets,
That
this
scared the
is
shit
what
out of me!
I love.
Frog was inside the mask.
The path reveals a light. My body starts to purge. Energy ignites. We continue to search. Upon the clearing path, the rider nears its end. Glimmering light approaches the bend, cutting like a blade into
There was
the
a
way
frog.
of glory.
A frog inside my mask. And he's right there. A green fucking frog. He's right there. Look, don't hurt him. Don't hurt. Look. Look. He's right there. Right there. The green guy. Look, right there. He's right there. Nah. That little one. He is. He'll be fine. God, I almost had a heart attack. I went to put my mask on and he jumped out. I was like, oh shit.
The path reveals a light.
That freaked me out. That really freaked me out.
Upon the clearing path,
Huh?
He jumped again.
He's what?
Jump.
He jumped?
He's jumping, yeah.
Well, he's got to get out of the sun.
Can't
Oh, he's
you
gone.
wait?
Oh, he's going into the woods.
Yeah, he's going to the woods.
He's got to get out of the sun. He's going to go into the shade.
Yeah, because he could die from the heat. What a little pisquy.
And so light green. Look at him.
He's beautiful.
He blends right into the grass.
I know.
Oh, yeah, he's alive. I didn't hurt him.
He's alive. Can you throw him water from the swimming pool?
No, Mama. I can't throw water from the swimming pool. He'll make his way.
I hope so. I hope you don't.
Oh, my God. My God.
No, he's
He'll
not-
be
he's
fine.
not- He's in the
The
grass.
chlorine. This is not safe water for it. This is actually poison. It's chlorine.
Yeah. That's amazing, bro.
Isn't that cool? Scared the shit out of me, though. I mean, that scared me. I went to put the mask on. He's inside my mask. You know? Mom, I went to put the mask on. He was inside the mask. And he jumped out. I thought he was going to land on my face.
So wait, do you have the mask on?
Did you hear anything I just said?
Yeah.
I went to put the mask on, and he was inside my mask. And he jumped out.
But then he must have been in the swimming pool too.
No, he wasn't in the swimming pool. He
That's
was
weird.
inside the mask.
Maybe away from the sun.
He ended up in the swimming pool, and then he swam to the side, and I got him out.
No, even the animals.
That's freaking outrageous.
Don't watch your phone, man.
See you.
stormy skies, real sky water, lightning flies. Metal waves tearing through the dark. Power surging, he's a blazing spark. cutting through, rhythms pulse me for you. Lost in time, nothing new, nothing new.
Uh-oh. Is that a phone call? What happened? Uh-oh. Yes, I'm around. What do you want? Oh my God. What the fuck does he want? What's going on? You still there? Everything's fine. Everything. What? Why? Yeah. It's way too early to say when they're gonna do it, but I would definitely say they've been consistent. It's gonna be the first weekend in June, so do not schedule Pine Bush for the first weekend of June. Do it mid or last weekend of June. What do you mean? What do you mean change the conference? So you're saying have it as a standalone? That's not a bad idea. Because then, like you said, you could make it more like actually, like you said, you can make it with after they close off the fair at 4 o'clock, have a space where you could have a live band, food served, money for you, like vendors, and like postpone, like not postpone, it's like have a little break, have people walk up for a costume contest. No, but if you have a nighttime event, it could. In other words, you incorporate it as part of the party atmosphere. You know what I mean? And you know what? You could have people, you get the wristbands, they pay a certain price. With that comes, maybe you get, for a certain price, you get them to pay, it includes food, but not all food because you can't, because then it'll be insane. But you got to figure out like how to manage that, micromanage that. So you could have it where they just, it could be free. I don't know if you want it free. Where would you have it? Where would you, huh? All right, so where would you have it though? Would you have the community center and have people come in and pay like a price to be part of a party and have like a live band in there with the tables, everybody's hanging out, leave the dance thing open, you know, the middle where the projectors below it, that area where they could dance. That's what you told me. It was more built for kids. But there was no alcohol, none of that. Right. Yep.
It's just because people are not understanding that it's just like,
Well, you know what? Like when I was in Roswell, they obviously inside the event center, they didn't have alcohol served in there, but they had on the property vendors that were selling alcohol outside. So I don't know if that's something the town of Crawford would agree to, like to have vendors somewhere off-site where people can get the alcohol to drink. You got to look at what their guidelines are. Because I'm going to tell you the alcohol part, I'm just saying, if you are in control of those vendors, you're going to make money. You know what I mean? It just goes without saying, you will make money off that. Just from the vendors alone. Food, alcohol, whatever. And then you have like a band, like a cool rock band or whatever, play, or a DJ with dance music. I'm coming up with different ideas. And then you have the food with the vendors. Think of it when you go to like a festival. Like I go to the German festivals, Celtic festivals. I go to all these festivals. They got the music going on. They got the food with all the vendors, but they do it internally. They don't get outside vendors. In other words, you hire people to make the food, you sell it, so the money goes into your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So you control all the monetary part of it, as far as you buy soda, you sell soda. You're the vendor. So they have to buy from you, and you can make money off of that. And then again, you could always have a wristband thing to attend the party, $5 just to get in. You know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, you could have like a contest, a costume contest, and then it's announced. You could even have a raffle, give something cool away, and at some point in the evening at 9:30 we'll be announcing the raffle winner, and you find something that you're going to give away that's really cool. Do you understand? And then as far as the conference, we can do that anytime. We could do that at the end of June, to have it standalone. This way it doesn't interfere with anything else. And you know what? For you and myself, it'll be a lot easier to manage something like that. Because then all we have to do, we don't have to worry about running away from the fair to get ready to go to the community center and set everything up. We could have that done early in the day, nice and peaceful, no stress. And then everybody just comes in at 5 or whatever o'clock the doors open. So think about it. I think that's a great idea, to do it as like a standalone. Like you can draw all those people from the fair tonight, and put a big. You know how they have, excuse me. You know how they have the banners going from one side of the street to the other? You could have a big banner going across announcing, tonight, after the fair, attend the alien party at such and such. Like you know how they have those banners that go across the road? And well, then you're going to have to find a way so that you tell all the people that are there for the fair, you're going to have to make it known that there's something going on after that's over. Because there's thousands of people that come for this fair. They'll stick around. If they know there's a party on a Saturday night, they're going to stick around. But you got to look into the alcohol part. As far as the food part, you can hire people to serve. And like you did at the community center, you had people. The only thing is, like I'm really good at cooking. I'm fucking a master. I mean, but I don't want to go there to cook. But that's a lot of bullshit to bring in the equipment to do all that. So you could remember how you had I think it was one year you had a hot dog truck. Remember, you could have like that selling burgers and hot dogs and all that shit, and then you could also have pre-catered food ready, like sausage and peppers in a hot tray, meatball parmesan, whatever, but it's all already been pre-made by a caterer like you did for the event that just happened. And you have the heat trays, the same shit, and when it sells out, it sells out. That's all. And then you have coolers full of water and soda, all that good stuff. Oh yeah, it's gonna go in your pocket. I believe it because it was. But if you get Dolan, if we get Dolan, I already told you I've got a lot of MUFON people, and Mark D'Antonio wants to come back, which is good because he's always a draw. He's always awesome when he does these. He's excellent at doing presentations. You see how the people draw to him. So Mark said he'll come back. I get it. I even said that Mike Barrett did a great presentation with the JFK, and everybody loved it. So, but next year you're gonna have a heavy MUFON contingent. What do you mean? No, not necessarily, because they're coming in. Look, when they do other conferences, they're not flying in for a fair. They're flying in for the conference. So, I mean, I spoke to a lot of people already, and they're all interested. So, what you need to do is give a little time, but get on Dolan. Tell Dolan, listen, we're not going to do it the same time as Contact to have that conflict. We're planning to do it on whatever date that you come, whatever you. And that's what I was telling you. Lou Elizondo? He's not doing much anymore. Well, again, they're not doing anything, because I'm gonna tell you something right now. A lot of these whistleblowers, so-called whistleblowers, I know this for a fact, they've been told to stay away from doing any of these conferences. Stay away because there could be future hearings, and they're telling them to shut up. They're telling them to shut up. So they go on even on these podcasts, they're starting to do less and less of them because they've been told to hold off from saying anything more until we have future hearings. That's what's going on behind the scenes. So you're not going to get some of these people to come forward because they've been told not to. So you got to look at the people, like, you can get Dolan. And I can work on some other big names, but remember, it's all about budget for the Pine Bush. I know, but it was like we had to deal with who wasn't going to Contact. Everybody and their mother went to Contact. Yes. They wouldn't. If your safe bet is have the event, first of all, it works in multiple ways. If you do it like the last weekend in June, school is out, parents are free to roam and take their kids with them all over the place because now there's no concern about school. Because when it's in the first week of June, school's still in up here. So if you do it toward the end of June, now it's officially summer holiday, summer vacation. Well, then you can't control what you cannot control what you cannot control. So all you can do is schedule it. Because like I said, there's so many people I could reach out to. It's just availability, and it also depends on how many top names you can afford. It's not my money, you know what I mean? It's what you can afford in your budget. So because some of these prominent people, they want the bucks. So, but I already. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. He's not worth that. To be honest, he's not. But again, I have a lot of people within MUFON, because MUFON is coming out with something interesting for their symposium, and I can officially talk about it because they made the announcement. Supposedly, they found metal in Russia, and it was given to, I think, a UFO researcher in Russia, and they're going to show that at the symposium. Yeah, the metal. There's a story behind it. No, that metal was from Roswell, the other metal. This is from Russia, and they covered it up. That's the story that's coming out. I don't want to get too much into the details, but that's been brewing for a minute, and now they made it official. The announcement a couple of days ago. It is public domain now, so I can talk about it. But anyway, so we could have a MUFON contingent next year. I told you the people's names already that are interested in coming, and of course Mark. And there's only so many we could bring anyway. I mean, between Mark D'Antonio and Dolan, if he's free, then you could get another top name, and then a couple of MUFONs. You know what I'm saying? So we'll talk more, but the main thing you need to do is right now figure out the separation now. If you're going to do the fair and an alien party with a band and food and costume thing, that would be super cool as a hangout. And I know a lot of people would love to do that on a Saturday night. Weather permitting. I don't know if you're going to do it inside the community center, or if you're going to have it outside underneath the tent. But the tent area wouldn't be that big to cram so many people if a lot of people show up for it. So you got to think about logistics. As far as the conference, that's a different thing because that's a separate date, and you can arrange that at the end of June. So the fair could stay the same. Why would it? Because a lot of the people, I've noticed a pattern, a lot of the people that go to the Pine Bush event are locals. I see the same faces. I don't know if you noticed that. A lot of them are local. Some come from the city, but if it's a separate thing and it's got big names, they're gonna show up no matter what. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have nothing to do with the fair. They might go to the fair during the day and hang out and all that, but the people that are going to the conference to see the speakers are going to the conference to see the speakers. Because a lot of those tickets are prepaid. They already bought it. They already planned it. You know what I mean? So the main thing is coming up with an itinerary where people would be interested in coming, and the earlier we do it, the faster we could push it for promotion. That's all. I would definitely do that, dude, because another thing too is a lot of think of it this way too, from a logical point of view. The first event is going to raise you funds, and that's the funding that could help you to get the conference going. You see what I'm saying? So it gives you that extra kick of funding. So I think it's a no-brainer, and I would love that. And I know a lot of people would come just to hang out and party and be part of that. Well, I'm in regardless, so. But keep me posted, and I would reach out to, because I know you how much you want Dolan back. I would reach out to Dolan the sooner the better before he plans anything for next year. Tell him that you're planning it to do it whatever date you choose, end of June, whatever. It's going to be a standalone. It's not the day of the fair, and we're going to just have a conference with speakers in it. That's all. That's what I'm saying. You got to get all the logistics figured out. But once you do, then make those calls. And then you let me know if Dolan, because then I have to figure out who next to pick from people out there. Because like I said, dude, I got a bunch of people I already told, are you interested? Yeah, I'm interested. Like Kathleen Martin wants to come back. Travis wants to come back. I mean, I got a bunch of MUFON people that want to come. Mark wants to come back. So we've got definite people that are interested in coming back. I know. And like I said, it's all about the budget, because they get the travel expenses. How far are they to get them here? I know the plane tickets. That's what I'm talking about. That's the killer. The travel part. Like Dolan's upstate. He's not far. Kathleen, you know what that. She's not that far, but if you go cross country to bring them from the west, you're gonna pay. So, anyway, get back to me and keep me posted. All right, Lance. Have a great weekend and a great holiday. Yes, 4th of July next week. I know. We both don't have holidays. We work too much. All right, go. Call me. You got it. Bye. That might be a good change of plans. I like my idea. And he wanted my opinion. I think it's a great idea. Have 2 separate events. But to be honest, and I've been to a few conferences, if I was healthy enough, I would fucking cook. I can do it. I've worked in restaurants for a long time. And my food is 5-star. I cook, and it's not to brag, I am a fucking great cook. I can pre-make all this food. They're gonna have to pay me. I can make chicken parmesan, meatball parmesan, eggplant parmesan, sausage and peppers, baked ziti. I can do all kinds of stuff. The burgers and hot dogs, best fresh, to be made on a grill. But the other stuff can be catered and then put in trays and serve it. I can do all that. But he knows a catering company that did the food, and it was really good. The food was really good at the Pine Bush thing. Now me, since I'm on the inside, I don't pay. You know, I do help them. I don't get paid. I volunteer. And how that benefits me is because it makes me relevant in my community for the last 10 years with the whole UFO thing. I am directly involved with Pine Bush, the UFO hotspot in the Northeast. I am directly tied to that. So that's got me directly involved within the community up here. And I'm respected. People know everything about me. And they know I am not joking, and you could ask anyone. Ever since I took over the Pine Bush event, call me the AV guy, the freaking event has been amazing. No glitching, no fuck ups, no nothing. Ever since I took over. The guy before, and Keith, used to say, Bill, you gotta take his place. Bill, what are you doing? Take his place. And I said, And eventually I said, you know what? I gotta do it. And it's been flawless since I took over. Audio, video, everything. So, like somebody told me the other day, and I can't believe that this is keeping the stream going, by the way, the GoPro. I have it being powered up with the power bank. I don't know if I'm still streaming. Let me check. Oh yeah, I am. And the GoPro is that accessory kit that I bought the bundle with is outrageous. Came with this. What's up, 91? Tommy Lou. Marco, what's happening? Oh, Marco, it's crazy here. Came with everything. It's like outrageous. So I could get him whoever he wants. It's the money. It's not my money. I can get him wherever he wants. He's gonna pay. And that Pine Bush is not a big money thing. He's got to get approved from the, I can't remember his name. I'm not gonna mention names. The person that's in charge, the town supervisor, he's the one that approves everything. Lance is an employee of the town. And I am not going over his head. That's not my place, and I wouldn't do that. But I do have direct communication on my phone with the town supervisor for Pine Bush. But if he does it the way I tell him to do it, he can make some money. The vendors. But he has to have alcohol served. Now, I don't know, because you have to have licensing, permits, all kinds of shit. It's New York. But it can be done. But they may have to put the alcohol vendors off the site. That could be the technicality, which isn't bad. They have to go out to an area that's designated, which I know how it's all arranged. They have plenty of, they could use the parking lot. Have the beer vendor out there. There are ways. I don't know if he wants to do it in the community center, if he wants to do it outdoors. I would say the community center because of weather. You never know. The community center fits 270 is the max capacity. 250 people for a alien party with a live band or a DJ, a contest, food, everything else. He could definitely monopolize on that, especially if he's doing the food and the drinks and everything else by the town. The town is in control of the revenue of the vendors. If they do that, they can make a lot of money. They can make a ton of money. But it has to be town controlled through the vendors. They can't have outside vendors unless those outside vendors pay them some crazy price. But I'm telling you, you go to these places, and I've been to a few. All those vendors outside, when I was in Roswell, for example, there were vendors everywhere in that parking lot. All over the place. The alcohol, the Roswell Convention Center, and they built it last year, just in time for the event. They have a beer garden outside. But in order to get to the beer garden, you had to go out of the building and enter to another point where security was to check your ID. Then you were allowed access inside to this beautiful area that they did. It looked like a nice little park with seats. And then you went up to the vendor, you bought your alcohol, and you drank it there. And you could take, I don't remember if we could take the alcohol out. I don't know if we were allowed to take the alcohol out of that area, now that I think about it. But still, he can try to create an environment like that. They can't enter. The simple way is they couldn't enter the community center with any alcoholic beverages. That's it. That's it. And there's always a person at the entrance of the community center anyway to check for people for tickets and everything else. So obviously they can't come in with alcohol beverages. That's it. That's it. They have to drink outside. So what? Now I don't know if he can get away with having the alcohol inside. That's something he's gonna have to work out with the town, and see if that's something that they can do. But it's going to, unfortunately, it's going to attract people. When you sell alcohol, it attracts people. Because people want to party. They want to go to a party with music and food and all that. They want to drink. It's not because I don't want to drink, because I wouldn't, or other people don't want to drink, but you still have to have for the people that do want to drink. It's about choice. So they could, if he listens to me, it could be a moneymaker. And I think he did like my ideas, because he said he's gonna talk to the town now. So that would be so cool. Now I won't drink because I don't drink and drive. Unless somebody else is gonna drive, then I'll drink a little. But I never drink and drive. So we'll see what happens. But I think it would go off well. But I'm not going there to cook. I'm not going there to be a slave for nobody. I'm going there to have a good time just like everybody else. So we'll see what happens. But I was kind of surprised at that phone call, to be honest. So I've been streaming for at least 2 hours. And the GoPro is still going with the power bank connected to it. So that's good. The underwater protecting case comes today. Like a food truck. But yes, exactly. Exactly, Tommy Lou. Exactly. And I mentioned the food truck because there was a year that he had a food truck there. And he could have the food trucks out in the parking lot. He could have a beer truck out in the parking lot. Solved. And then inside, he could have catered food like ziti, like I said, baked ziti with chicken parmesan, whatever, sausage and peppers. The food truck could be like hot dogs, hamburgers, simple stuff. Inside there could be, more complex cuisine type food. I would cook it, but I don't feel like slaving. It would take me, forget about it, to try to cook all that food. I would need and he has it. The community center has a full-blown kitchen in it. I could utilize their ovens and do it. I could definitely do it. But do I want to volunteer for something like that? Hell no. Now, if you pay me, but you're going to have to pay me, you're going to have to pay. Because that's not going to come cheap. I am not slaving. No way. Plus, I want to go there and enjoy it. I don't want to go there to have to cook. These storms are coming. I got to look at the radar. But it'll be fun. I think. So we'll see. I'm getting pruned in here. What time is it? I would like if Amazon got here in time with the underwater protective casing. Then if there's a thunderstorm, I could stream it. Hey, Bill. What? How come it's doing that? I need to call Annie. I haven't talked to her since her mom died. Let me look at the radar first. Let me put the live stream up here. It feels like 98 right now. It's 90, but the heat index makes it feel like 98. That's sick. Alright, so there is a cell, and I saw that's the same one. It barely moved. It's still to the south, right there. There's a small cell. Major cell heading into Poughkeepsie to my north. That's these clouds here. There's a major cell moving into the Poughkeepsie. That's going to move to my east. But the cells are starting to develop. It's predicting to be exploding here by 5. There's a lot of cells around. Most of them are to the north. Look at this radar to the north. That's all to the north. The radar's exploding. But not here yet. Okay, where were we? Why is the radar not going in motion? It's saying, let me look at the timing. Alright, so there's now. Wow, bad storms in the north. By 4:35, they're predicting storms here, and it's 2:06. So, I don't trust future forecast radars. That's a guesstimate. I don't trust it. New York gets big storms in the summer. Oh yeah, but most of the Northeast, you know, the cold air clashes with this hot air. Like there's a storm developing right now. I don't want to take the GoPro out, but there is a storm developing right here. But that's heading east toward Poughkeepsie. I'm in the middle. So far, so good. I'm not getting nothing to my west. But it's early yet. But the clouds are not overhead, but the sun should be back out. It's gonna be one of those days. Oh, let me check Amazon. They always come late. Always. If I can get that underwater protective case for the GoPro, I'll put that sucker outside during a thunderstorm. Track orders. Arriving today by 10. Let's see if they put it on the truck. So this is a lie. It doesn't say it's been out for delivery, so it's not coming today. So that's a lie. Track shipment. Nope. Son of a gun. It's not coming. Because it should have been out for delivery already. So I got this thing coming for the GoPro. But I'm not jeopardizing it at all without that protective case. Not happening. Thunder way off in the distance. Could barely hear it, but I heard it. I still hear it. But it's far. And we've got a clear window right in here. There's storms to my south, there's storms to my north. But right here, the sun should be out within the next 5 to 10 minutes. That really sucks. I'm trying to think, how can I put this to outside the window to protect the GoPro? Because I got to protect the power bank too. I've been streaming for over 2 hours now and the GoPro's still going. I'd say about 2 hours. I could put the GoPro on a stool and lean it against the screen door. That will protect it. That might work. If we get these storms. I ain't gonna worry about it. And tomorrow there's gonna be storms. Sunday they're saying strong storms. There's a chance for severe weather today though too. These clouds are just not moving fast at all. It almost looks like they're stuck. I get a little break because the bishop is not feeling well. So I don't think I have a live show till 9. Oh, that's why I gotta call Annie. Andrea. How are you doing? I can't imagine. But did you have the funeral already? Okay. Wow. 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 Yep. Well, take as much time as you need. You know that. Rupert's got this. Jeff's got it. I hear you. Yeah, on July 5th, I'm taking off anyway, so I told them no shows because that's the holiday weekend, and I got a lot of stuff going on here. Well, you call me. You know I love you, and I'm always here. Just call me if anything. And oh yeah. You know what? There's a mourning period, and then there's the sinking in period, where it's then you start to say, "Wow, she's really gone." You know what I mean? It's like it's. But as you move on, you know you're gonna have more peace now, and you still have Dad. You know, so you know. You just gotta find a way to move forward and continue your life, and Christine and everybody else. You know what I mean? Yep. Yeah. Yep. Have whoever you want with you to give you that support system. Also, do you know Dan Class? The owner of... Yeah, okay. On July 13th, and there's a lot of people already involved. I'm having on KGRA a special fundraiser live stream for his 13-year-old daughter. She has cancer. And everybody in the paranormal field are in. Ken DeCosta's working on a bunch of people. Dale Quigley already has 22 or so people involved. Everybody in the paranormal field, the big names are going to be part of this. So if you're ready for that, it's a Saturday. It starts at noon. You let me know. July 13th is the date. So you could always come in and say a few words, you know. Ken is all in because Ken had cancer. He, you know. And Cody, you know, Cody Satori, he's in because he dealt with the blood cancer. So just let me know if you're not back by then doing your show. Just let me know if that's something you'd be interested in coming in for like a few minutes to participate. And stay in touch. Call me if anything. Love you. Just hang in there and the family. We'll talk soon. Bye. What the hell is this? A large storm is clickbait. Spam detected. Bye-bye. So that was Andrea Perrin. Her mother passed away last Wednesday. You may not know who Andrea Perrin is, but her family was highlighted in the first Conjuring movie. Holy shit, look at that storm developing. I should show you on GoPro. That's intense. A big cell is developing right there, but it's gonna move away. Big one. Developing, as we're talking, it's developing right there. This is moving so slow. The clear skies are here, but it's moving so slow, the storms are just building. And I can hear the distant thunder in the distance to my north. But that's blowing up right here. There's a cell blowing up right to my east. East, southeast. Big cell. It's crazy. They're blowing up. And it does not feel as hot right now. It does not. The water's 84 degrees. There's a plane, but there's also thunder. I gotta keep an eye on that radar because I gotta take this umbrella down. This stereo system shit I gotta bring in. Everything else is okay. I gotta put this down into the pool. I can't believe earlier in the stream, you might have seen it, there was a frog inside my mask. And when I went to put the mask out, the frog jumped out. I thought it was gonna land in my face. A bright green frog. I was like, oh my God! It was crazy. I went to put the mask on and a fucking frog is inside. Almost gave me a heart attack. Let me see if anybody's watching. Oh shit, why did the stream stop? Oh no, it didn't. It's because I went on the phone. Genghis, what's happening? Oh, the pool's seriously clean. I know Marco's probably the same way. Any pool owner, well, not any. Many people that own a pool like their fucking pool clean. I mean, really. It's shady right now, so you really can't tell. But it is super clean. There's not even anything on the bottom. Stuff falls from the trees and I get crazy. Then there's always the bugs who commit water suicide because it's so dry. Wow, that hawk just came down real low. It's amazing when you see the hawks up there, but when you see them low, how big they are. The wingspan, they're beautiful. One just flew right over the tree. Beautiful. Anyway, I want to put that song back. Uh-oh. When I get messages, it interferes. With the stream. Why is this not on? Why is it not? Did my battery die or something? Why is that not connected? Did it shut off? Tell me the plug came out. Let me see. That's weird.
Connected.
Got to be the battery. What happened? What's going on? Something's going on. Or did it stop? Yeah, something's up. I gotta check it. Plug might have came out. Oh. I wonder if Mom hit the freaking wire. Oh, it's out. She must have. Oh God, yeah, low battery.
Connected.
Galaxy conqueror, stars his prey.
fell. Oh shit, that's good. It almost went in the water.
Dancing lights yellow. The glass yellow.
Oh, we almost had a disaster. Tripod. Alright, we got a problem here. Whoa, what the fuck?
Seal the deal.
Every time I put the YouTube, it kills the audio. Let's not take a chance.
In the midst of the morning dew, daylight appears within the sky. A clearing appears in the path below. A movement blurs the eye as it moves by. The power of the mind as the petals roar. Hands held tight upon the silver bar, reaching new heights as it continues to soar. Hitting all the gears, struggling through an uphill climb. Pushing all limits, will I make it this time? Reaching to the top, to start the decline. Cruising through the movement, machine making it mine. Riding it fast, running through the tracks, hitting all speed Storm clouds stir, eagles glide above. No regrets, this is what I love. The path reveals a light. My body starts to purge. Energy ignites. We continue to search. Upon the clearing path, the rider music's end. Glimmering light.
I'm gonna get out.
Approaches the bend, cutting like a blade.
Time to get out.
The wind of glory. Across the finish line in the midst of the morning dew. Daylight appears within the sky. A clearing appears in a path below. A movement blurs the eye as it moves by. The power of the light as the bellows roar. Hands held tight on the silver
Well, that passed the test.
reaching new heights as it continues to soar. Riding it fast, running through the tracks, hitting off beats, never looking back. Pedal to the metal, no limit in sight. Toss clouds left behind, cycle through the night.
Well, the good thing is the GoPro is still going, and my power bank is at 93% and it's not plugged in. So that's excellent. It's not even using a lot of juice on the power bank. That's really good. I feel like making chicken on the Traeger. I don't know if I want to do it. Okay, now how the hell am I going to get this all out of here? First, let's disconnect this big amp. Oh my God, there's so many wires. All right, let's get this out. And unplug this big thing. I gotta get that umbrella off too, because the wind will destroy it. First, let's lift this up. Oh my God, that's heavy. I'm gonna leave that in to charge. Now we're gonna try to get this power bank out of here with the GoPro. Oh, the robot's almost charged. Okay, now I can put this tripod the right way. Damn, I screwed it up with all the legs bent out of shape. That's good for now. Let me get everything. Put a shirt on. Oh. Come on. Now I gotta take this stupid umbrella down. Chair. Ow! Put this umbrella here. I'm thinking, should I do it? I would have to go inside and season the chicken. don't even know if this thing is clean. Probably not. I'll just concentrate on other things right now. I hear the thunder. I hear that thunder. It's not coming this way, but I hear it. What the hell did I do with my phone? It's still in the pool. It's not good. Okay, we don't need the music anymore. We should still be live. Okay, that's weird. How come I don't see anything? This fucking thing is going crazy. Yeah, I got the GoPro door. That's why I'm charging it. What's up, C? You're in New York? I'm just a little concerned with the door. With that open little port. I got two of them actually. For the waterproofing of the GoPro. So I bought the protective case for it. Anyway, let me continue doing what I was doing. What else do I gotta do? I got my phone. I got the cable. Oh, I need this. I'm now down to 192. And I was with clothing this morning. 192. Now I'm eating more soups. So I've lost a lot of weight. Is this working? Okay, we don't need the music anymore. Good, it's working. So it's being powered with this, and I'm at 93%. It's not even taking up a lot of juice, but that thing is strong. It's hot. The air conditioning is on inside the house. I'm trying to debate if I should freaking barbecue the chicken, but I gotta go inside and prep the chicken up. Or should I just do it in the oven like I normally do? It comes out softer in the oven. It comes out tough. And this, tougher. I think I'm just gonna put it in the oven. What time is it? It's early. It's early. I'm hot now. I do want to do a test inside the house. Let's look at the radar. Oh, you're not in New York. It's really hot here. I'm trying to see where the storms are. Yeah, that's that storm. I hear the thunder. It's up to the north. There's more storms developing to my west and north. Let's see which way they're saying this is going. They're predicting for it to just explode right over here. I think I'm gonna go in and make that chicken. I did not eat yet today. Oh no, that's not true. I had a soup this morning. I do want to do a test, but I gotta get the equipment in. See, this thing is still charging. I could leave it. Actually, I could charge it here. The robot is charged. Yeah, fully charged. All right, so we could put this back together. This is charged. That's the Ring doorbell. Okay, this is the piece that goes this way in. Make sure it's closed on both sides. This side's not in. It's in now. Okay, we're good. That's charged. Now we got to charge that. This goes in with this. Heavy too. Oh. Charge this under the table out of the rain. Oh. Okay. Good. It's charging. All right, everything is done out here. I do want to do the test with the GoPro inside the house. Let me bring some of this stuff in. Oh, it feels freaking amazing in here. Oh my God. Absolutely awesome in here. It feels so good in there with the air. That's the Ring. Okay, we're gonna go onto the computer to watch the stream now, because I want to test the GoPro up against the screen door to see if I could look at the lightning, if it happens. Okay, there we go. Oh, that feels so good. Oh. Let's get this put here for now. Let me get everything else. Manu! Baku! Change. Okay. Let's put that there. This. I gotta change. Naughty sauce to purge. Oh. This hat is wet. Feels good in here though. Three o'clock. Feels so much better now inside. Ow. Fuck. Alright, now we can try this test. First I need to open up YouTube. Let me mute. Alright, let's open this. Oh shit. The air is on. I still want to try it for a second. Now the sun comes out. If I put this here, can't do it there. Too many. That's not going to be high enough. Drum seat. Oh my god, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. What the hell is this? That might still be too low. Wow, that heat. Let's see if that, you could see the holes. This is just a test. Yeah, you'll still see the fucking holes. Yep. Definitely still see it. So that's not good. It has to be outdoors. It's got to be outdoors. So that's not gonna work. So maybe I don't have a window that I can access. Wow, that heat. Ah. What about that window? Nope, no way. Too many obstacles. Alexa, dim living room light 50%.
Okay.
So that's not gonna work. Unless I could think of a case, a clear case. Trying to think. I would need a clear case. Like a plexiglass case. Oh, I can't use that. It would work. What's going on? No, I just got out actually. Why? No shit, it's really hot out there, but it got cloudy here, so it doesn't feel as hot, but it's still like it feels like it's in the mid-90s. So what did you think of last night? I'm working on with Eric. We're gonna create, there is a way to get around the YouTube thing, but how it's gonna be done, and everybody's on their own. And we're gonna make that known. We can create sub-channels for each show on our YouTube. Now, if you got, it doesn't affect the overall channel, but if you guys get strikes on your channels, then you're just toast. And all the other shows will continue to stream on YouTube. But if you never got a strike, but you know what I'm talking about. Yes, it could be usually, okay, so YouTube is really getting strict with the use of the algorithms. So you got to be careful on sharing videos. You know the music deal. The music deal, if you play a couple of songs, you'll get demonetized. In other words, they won't give you a strike, but you won't be able to monetize it because they'll give the credit to the content creator. Now, if you use certain type of, keywords, the words that raise the flags, because remember, and I'm live, so I'm being careful. Remember during one of the shows, I got on Facebook, I got flagged. So it's Facebook and it's YouTube. So we got to be careful with the content. But I'll talk to you more about it. I thought it was good. It was. I agree with that. I do agree with that. I just noticed that the GoPro has a slight fisheye with these new settings that I did. I notice it now, the GoPro. I'm using it live right now to stream. No, I'm inside now. But it does have a fisheye look. No, I was outside testing it because I was playing with the settings, and I'm doing all kinds of tests with it now. Put it this way, I've been streaming now for over, I don't even know how long. Let me see. I can't see it. For at least probably 3 hours. And I'm using a power bank to supply the power to the battery and the GoPro. Usually it would be dead 2 hours ago. So it's working. And my power bank was at 100, it's at 92 now. So it's barely using any juice to keep it going. So that's a good sign. So yeah, call me if anything. Todd is live, Jason's live, everybody's live except for the bishop who's not feeling well. So call me if anything. Oh, it's gonna go good. I think moving forward, it's gonna go well. To be honest. No, he didn't. Yeah. We'll work on, I mean, it's fresh, it's new, and it'll just improve as it goes on. You know what I mean? It's a new phase, let's call it. Anyway, stay cool. That's a good question. I'd have to think about that one. But Mark knows a lot of people that he can bring on too. And you know what? When he talked about creating energy from the sea using those sheets, I thought of something better. Dude, Chris, I thought of something way better than his idea. I don't want to say it because I'm live, but my God, I can't mute because it's the GoPro. But do I have a freaking ingenious idea, and it wouldn't interfere with sea life at all. Call me tomorrow and I'll let you know, but I even put it in the private chat, but Mark didn't reply. Think of it like, well, I don't want to say it because then people take ideas. Yeah, I'll just tell you tomorrow. But it's an ingenious It's an ingenious way to get energy created by the tide. And it would not harm sea life. And yes, it would be underwater with a buoy holding it in place on the top and anchored to the bottom, but it wouldn't touch the bottom. I'll explain it more. It's actually a brilliant idea I came up with, I think. I can walk to the other room. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. This is brilliant, actually, and it would work. Let me go to the other room. Okay. Isn't it? And you would have a bunch of them that would be, you know, I don't want to say because I'm back in the room, but I'm telling you, it would be a safe, because the wildlife wouldn't be affected by that, because of the shape. And it would be protective on the outside for the lack of sea life that could get access to within the structure. That's just an idea, and you can make them as big as you want to, as long as you have that protective thing on the outside so nothing can penetrate it. You know what I mean? And you could literally have hundreds of the things I told you inside to create power. And I think it's brilliant. And I'm wondering if Mark was, when I put my idea in chat, I wonder if he didn't comment because he actually liked my idea and he's thinking about it himself now to make something like that. So, what's up, Alice? Anyway, go do your thing. Call me. Stay cool. Call me. Later. So now I got to come up with an idea for now until this protective case comes, diving case for the GoPro that I'm using right now.